Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Nickabenson's vlog. Boo-doop, boo-doop. So, today is August 19th, and is the very first day of class, which is where we are now. My first class is pre-calculus, and I am the first one here. I wanted to make sure I could get here in a timely manner, especially since my next class starts 15 minutes after this class ends, so I have to be able to quickly move between buildings. The other building where my other two classes are essentially on the other side of campus, so that's going to be a doozy. But yeah, I was surprised to see how this classroom is laid out. It's laid out very similarly to a high school classroom, but more high-end. The classes that I took during the summer were actually in more of a lecture hall area, so you had individual tables where groups sat, and the teacher would be in the front of the room with a smart board and would lecture, and you would talk along with the teacher. Of course, this is a math course, so I suppose you would have a different layout, but here's a in the dark view of the classroom. I'm very, very early. This is about 2 hours before class is supposed to start. And of course, I got front seat. I want to get as much work done as possible, figure out what books I need for this class, get started on any homework I may have, and possibly start a study group. So there's plenty more in store, so make sure to stay tuned for more content. Looks like more people have arrived. As they say, the early bird catches the worm. Stay tuned for more content. Hello, party people. 15 minutes until the top of the hour, and the class is starting to fill up, actually. Ooh. So, yeah. Ooh. So, apparently the class is actually less than an hour, which is not that bad, so it's going to be a pretty chill day. I wonder if he's going to load us up with homework, or if he's going to tell us what our book is, or if we even have a book. Maybe, like, online. Ooh. Anyways, stay tuned for more content. It turns out I went to the right classroom, but I was so early that I was actually in another class. So, note to self, don't arrive too early, you'll be in the wrong class for the right room. So yeah, I'm just chilling in the lobby right now. I'm about to get a muffin and some juice, and stay tuned for more content. Guess I'm not the only one who showed up early for the wrong class. Apparently me and Nick have the same pre-calculus algebra class, and we both came super early and ended up in finite math. So we gotta wait. Oh, and see, I was telling the truth about, like, the muffins and juice thing. That's the thing. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for more content. Guys, it's 11:20, and so far I'm in my last class for today. So the class hasn't begun, obviously. I like to show up early. I couldn't really do that for psychology, but we'll get into that in a moment. So here's what I've been up to. For pre-calculus, we went in, and we got straight to work. We started doing review-related work, but there were some things I didn't remember. So tonight, I'm going to go on Khan Academy. I'm going to review over the things on the review through Khan Academy and take notes and make sure that I'm on par and ready for when we actually start working in more of the pre-calculus related topics. Okay, so that's all we did in pre-calculus, and we didn't even finish going through the review. We just kind of looked at it. And it's not a grade or anything, so I'm really just doing this for my own benefit to make sure that I'm on task and on par with what I need. Then for psychology, I had to ride my scooter, which I'm now calling the Stair Devil. I had to ride my scooter from the Shelby Center to here, and my psychology class starts exactly 15 minutes after my pre-calculus class ends. So I had to rush over on my scooter, and then every building at the UAH campus is the same. The first floor are the 100 rooms, and then the second floor is the 200 rooms, so on and so forth. But for Morton Home, there is a basement floor, and because of that, the first floor that you walk into is actually the 200 floors. So I went straight past my psychology class and went upstairs to only figure out that I was on the wrong floor and went back down. And by the time I went back down, the place had filled up because class was just about to start. I didn't get there late, but I didn't get there at the time that I wanted to. If I had to realize that it was on the first floor that you get to, I would have probably gotten a better seat. I ended up sitting somewhere near the back of the room. If I have to pick what classroom I think is the best design so far, I didn't really like pre-calculus's classroom. It's too much like a high school classroom. And then psychology is like a huge lecture hall, and I do like that, but not as much as like the small lecture hall vibe that you get with the long group desk. This is more like what I did in Fast Start, and this is more of what I'm comfortable with. You have a seat that can bend back and forth, and you're already set up in a group environment to where you're paired up with someone. So I dig this out of all the classrooms the most. Now I'm here like severely early. My actual class doesn't start for, I believe, an hour and 12 minutes. No, an hour and 22 minutes. So I'm just going to chill, relax here, and look over my list of things that I need to do, which I have created a very large list. Look over basic calculus review and complete Khan Academy notes. Read the pre-calculus syllabus, buy the pre-calculus book, read the psychology syllabus, buy the psychology book, create a Sona account using my UAH email, clean out my binder or all my business material that I still have in there from the summer mini-mester, restock binder with normal paper and graph paper, update my calendar, email everyone that I've met so far, set up my math lab, read chapter 1 and 2 of my psychology book, and check for schedule conflicts, because the psychology final is at a weird time where you normally wouldn't meet for class. And apparently my math class only meets 2 times a week, except we also meet on Friday to do math lab specific stuff in the library. And that's like an every week, every Friday thing, and it's not on your syllabus. So that may have schedule conflictions with my psychology course. So I'm going to have to look into that. And that's just my to-do list prior to English. Now I have already read my psychology syllabus, so I can mark that off. But that is one element of a multi-element list. So there's a lot that needs to be done, and there's a lot that I'm going to do. So stay tuned for more content. Yo, class is starting to fill up. Yeah. So yeah, this is my English 102 class. So class is about to begin, so let's settle in. Stay tuned for more content. Just finished getting all my books from Barnes & Nobles. It was like over $500, but now I'm chilling with the guys in Cade's room. We got Kevin in the corner with a kiwi. Woo! Then we got Jeffrey. And then you see Cade already studying. Good to go.
It starts at 3:55, so I'm gonna head out.
Thank you again, Jeffrey, for the granola bars. I missed lunch, so that was really helpful.
Of course.
And now for the weather. Stay tuned for more content. Yo guys, right now we're chilling in the cafe with Ryan, who has never been on the show, and Kevin.
How many people are watching this?
Oh no, this isn't live stream. What I do is I edit it together into episodes. At the most 337, because that's the number of subscribers I have. But not every single person who subscribed is going to watch a video.
Subscribe to you. Fuck if you're 901. You're not that one. Some asshole took 901. Fuck I made him.
So yeah, stay tuned for more content.
No, show me one last time. Bitches.
All of my classes today dismissed early.
We are still at the cafe, but now we are chilling with
Not much. Economics
Kevin.
was closed. No, actually English was closed. It was 20 minutes. minutes early.
John.
Economics business 10.
And Nick.
Mine's rolling.
Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. So, stay tuned for more content. Guys, big time jump. Okay, so the last time you saw us, we were probably hanging out in the cafeteria with Nick. Since then, we went up to Cade's room, and we were going to have a giant munchkin game. But I have this book that I'm reading for my English class, and I have to do a lead discussion on. But I fell asleep while reading the book, so we totally didn't play Munchkin. Now it's the next day. Dun, 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 dun. Congratulations, it's now like August 20th, I think? Oh, right now I'm chilling with Hannah. But that's like a really far flash forward from where you guys last left off. So, now it's the 19th. I got to see Hannah Berry, a different Hannah, neither of the Hannahs who live here, but another Hannah who goes to this place. And then I went to the cafe, hung out with Kari and Susan, and I met this girl named Gabby. Not my girlfriend Gabby, but a different Gabby. And then she told us about ChargerCon, which is apparently a thing, which is like a comic convention, but it's on campus. And we're like, what? Why haven't we heard of this? Even Hannah's like, what is going on?
This needs to be a thing that I knew about.
Exactly. Hannah, can you entertain the masses? I am getting a phone call. Oh, it's from Kari.
La 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 la.
Hello, Kari.
La 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 la.
Are you in class?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know what to do. I'm not very interesting at the moment. I have oatmeal.
Oh, you're walking.
It's very delicious oatmeal. It's
Oh, you're walking back
cinnamon,
from it.
brown sugar.
Okay,
and
when you get back, do you want to hit up
maple.
Hannah's rooms?
It's pretty delicious, actually.
Okay, cool. I'll see you then.
Nom nom
I'm
nom
loving
nom
this
nom
content.
nom. Nom,
Hannah's
nom,
describing
nom.
a bowl of oatmeal.
Nah.
Anyways.
It's really hot. I should have waited.
Okay, I'll
It's
talk
7:30 in the morning. Don't expect anything else from me. I know
Oh.
you're judging me, YouTube.
Yeah, I'll talk to you when you get here.
Shut up. I can feel it.
Goodbye.
It's so hot. I'm not entertaining at 7:30 a.m.
No, that's awesome.
Okay.
I really dig that. I didn't expect that. Okay, so another big thing that Gabby revealed to us where we were like, what? Mortal Kombat tournament tonight at Charger Union at like 7? Dude, me and Kari want to like wreck shop. It's gonna be awesome.
I actually don't play Mortal Kombat. But it sounds really cool. For the people that do, it sounds really awesome. I actually once texted my friend because I was like wanting to play I wanted to have a Mario Kart tournament. So I put, hey, you want to have an MK tournament? And he came over, he was like, we're going to play Mortal Kombat! And I'm like, no. I'm pretty disappointed. For him, I had a lot of fun.
There's way more stuff going on here than I would have imagined. I'm not sure if I've shared this on the show yet, but I'll share it with you, and then I can have the reaction. Okay, so English 102 is unlike any other English class I've ever had. It's an alternate reality game where the whole time it's like you earn points for your assignments. Assignments are called missions. You get like an avatar. You get like achievements. We're gonna have games where we're gonna have days where we just play video games in class. I've already signed up to play BioShock. It's like BioShock, Doom. There's like legitimate video games and like write stuff about them. The theme is monsters. So all our writings are going to be monster themed. We're going to have a thesis. And apparently all English classes after 101 have some kind of theme. Now not all of them are games, but this one's a game and I'm excited.
Dang. That's actually pretty cool. I have English 101 and it's really boring. But, well, okay, the lady, like, her voice is like so shaky and quiet, it makes me want to fall asleep. So, like, I had to come home after class yesterday and, like, take a short 30-minute nap. But, like, she's so tiny, like, I feel like if I went, she'd, like, fall over and break. So, yeah. I'm glad you're gonna have fun in that class. Sounds awesome.
Let's see. Oh, and you need to try this crazy thing. Okay. So I was watching a 8-bit philosophy video because I have a philosophy class today. And the video was talking about, like, are psychedelic drugs good for you? And I was like, well, I already know the answer's going to be no. Let me watch this.
And they talked about mescaline and how you can have this thing called an egoless state where you lose your ego and you kind of just like become nothing and everything at the same time. And I was like, oh, cool.
I strive for that. I actually have a, like, this is going to turn into a really weird subject. I actually subscribe to a really big psychological theory where, it's called the Enneagram theory. You should look it up. So basically the theory is you have this, shape that they've actually called an Enneagram. And depending on where you are or what your personality is, you're at a different point of 9 points in that shape. Like, I'm a 5. Okay? So that means that when I was, and based on where you are in the shape, you can see that it's kind of like a connect the dots kind of figure. And so, like, if you trace your point back to the previous one, that pretty much shows who you were when you were a child. And who you are now is your ego. That you've developed over time to kind of shield yourself from the real world and its harsh things. Because when you think about it, our ego is built up so that we don't hurt who we are. Because, you know, people say something mean and then we're like, no, because we have an ego. And so basically what that means is your goal in life should be returning to your true self. So I should be trying to return to a 7 personality, which is actually leadership, which I felt called to do in the first place. So it's just really interesting. You should look up the Enneagram. And apparently it's an ancient thing.
Make sure you look up the Enneagram. That was really cool. To make sure that we don't lose that content, stay tuned for more content. I'll continue with the ego thing later, but we're talking about something else at the moment. My pre-calculus teacher, when he walked in and put his stuff on the front table, he looked like a student, so I thought he was like joking, like, haha, it's the first day no one knows what the teacher looks like, kind of thing. And then there was like a really long silence in the classroom, and he's like, so yeah, I'm your teacher. And then he like starts handing out papers and stuff, and it's like, oh wait, it actually is the guy. But he's like one of those brand new teachers, so he's like, I just graduated, and now I'm teaching a class.
Dang.
Yeah. So you may have that guy.
I might. One of my teachers, well, she said that she's actually never taught a class before, but she's been here for like 10 years. I think she said, well, because she gives private trumpet lessons.
Oh.
Or no, I'm sorry, French horn lessons. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I thought that was weird. Like, never taught a single class. Like, what? Like, it's just strange.
Ooh, I did this ego death guided meditation thing, where by the end of it, you have no identity, no memory, no form, and...
So it's almost like a hypnosis.
Well, pretty much. Like, you just kind of let yourself go, and then you kind of have an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
And then you kind of erase everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, you don't remember language, you don't remember who you are, or what you are, but the important part is you don't care.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because you don't have an ego to tell you that, hey, you're being weird.
Now, what was interesting is that if you watch a lot of guided meditations, they'll like talk you into your trance state. I believe Kari has arrived. Welcome, Kari! Dun 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 dun. Kari is now immediately behind the camera. Oh yeah. So the guided meditation. Oh yeah. A lot of guided meditations, they talk you back up to your normal like thought level. But this ego death one, it just kind of ends. And what's fucked up is that like you Dang it, I never curse in these.
Yeah.
Viewer discretion is advised. What's messed up is that there are lots of parts where he'll tell you to do something, and then he'll pause, and there's like a long silence. So what you do is you get used to those long silences between additional parts. So he gets you all the way to ego death, where you're just kind of like this formless thing that exists, and then there's a long silence, but that's because the video's ended. But your eyes are closed, so you'd never know that.
So you have to do it with somebody.
I made a timer on my computer, and then when the timer went off, I like opened my eyes, and I was like, oh, it's over. This is like the whole thing.
I've had my therapist like hypnotize me, and it was like, it was so cool because I knew I was just sitting there kind of like this, like with my eyes closed, and I was like, I was sitting down, but I was like starting to do one of these things, and just don't care. That's what's the cool thing about it. You really just don't care because you're just like you reach a point where you're just like, this feels really nice, and it's just, but it's weird because like their voice sounds like, it's almost like their voice is so like neat sounding, it's like a drug, and you're just like, I love the sound of their voice, and it's just so calming, and I just can't. So yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed and not at the gym on camera anymore.
Okay.
Be right back.
Did I even really have her in the shot, or I can never tell. Could you see her face?
I think so.
Oh, are you excited for the Mortal Kombat tournament tonight at 7?
Yes.
I can't wait to tell Kevin and Kate and Jeffrey. I went up to their room, and then I was like, oh, they're asleep. So I left. But yeah, last night, we were walking back from the cafe, and we saw like these two girls, and I hugged them, and I was like, we should hang out later. I already knew them. It wasn't like random chicks. And I was like, we should hang out later. And they were like, sure. And then my friend Kevin was like, they should come play Munchkin. And they were like, yeah, we're down. What time? And then so we like gave them a time to show up. But then we also like gave them like the time and the room number, and then we left. And then I started reading this book, and I passed out, and we didn't play Munchkin. And then also, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't remember that. Imagine if like somebody came up to you and hugged you and then said, go to room 611 and 8 o'clock, bye. And then you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
But they might be at the Munchkin thing. I mean, dang it, they might be at the Mortal Kombat thing. Because if they were down for Munchkin, then they're probably down for MK. Oh, Kari, I need your help. So I need to read these 28 pages so that I can do a discussion on it Monday. But I lose interest as I read. So would you like to take turns going back and forth reading, but make it interesting by like joking about the content?
What is it?
It's about monster culture.
Monster culture, and you're not interested.
No, I mean, it's good content. It's just... Okay, check this out. The almost obsessive descanting on Richard from Polydor Virgil and the Renaissance to the Friends of Richard III incorporated in our own era demonstrates the process of monster theory. At its most active, now of course you can make something sound boring by reading it boring, but I'll even try to read it like in a really cool voice. Culture gives birth to a monster before our eyes, painting over the normally proportioned Richard, who once lived raising his shoulder to deform simultaneously person, cultural response, and the possibility of objectivity. History itself becomes a monster, defeaturing, self-destructive, always in danger of exposing the suitors that bind its desperate elements into a single unnatural body. At the same time, Richard moves between monster and man. The disturbing suggestion arises that this incoherent body, denaturalized and always in peril of disaggregation, may be our own. Dun dun dun!
Scrumpadooches.
Here's the next paragraph. And yeah, I was doing the Scrumpadooches one.
Scrumpadooches.
Oh, it's page 17.
Okay.
Yeah, the last paragraph.
The difficult project of constructing and maintaining gender identities elicits an array of anxious responses throughout culture, producing another impetus to I didn't get one sentence in. Jesus. And then like the next sentence is just them quoting a bunch of things at the same time. Okay, wait.
Impetuous.
Yeah. No, it's impetus. Is impetus.
Impetus?
Yeah.
Like impotent? Like
Like-
impotency kind of thing?
IMPETUS.
P-E-T-U-S?
Impetus.
Is it similar to impotent?
I never heard this word before,
Yeah,
and
I've
I
never
thought
heard
I
that
thought I
word
could
before.
I thought I could use the second the next two words to like gain some
Context clues.
and then they just throw another word that's not necessary in there. Teratogenesis.
What? Say the whole sentence again.
The difficult project of constructing and maintaining gender identities elicits an array of anxious responses throughout culture, which is like, you know, it makes sense. And then they get to this subordinate clause, producing another impetus to teratogenesis.
I gotta Google those words.
It was good up till that point. Gold star, English Academy. You're great. You know how to really draw in the reader, which, you know, makes me want to read your book and gives your words meaning. Do they really have meaning if no one reads it? No. The woman who oversteps here it goes. The woman that oversteps the boundaries of her gender role risks becomes. See, it's that simple. It's all about gender roles, which are pretty binary. So all they had to do was say the first part. They
Not
didn't have
anymore.
I mean, they're
well, I mean, I can't say not
gender
anymore.
roles.
Well, I feel like it's a more diverse topic now.
It's diverse now, but
I feel like it was diverse before, but it was like more
it's
hush
a
hush.
binary. You know, like there's male gender roles and female gender roles, and all they had to say was that, you know, she crossed between them, or she did not conform to one or the other. You know, but they had to give us teratogenesis to describe that. She oversteps the boundaries of her gender role risk to become a weird sister.
A weird sister.
It's one of the weird sisters. A Skyla, I guess, is how you pronounce it.
Scylla.
Scylla.
The weird sisters being like the ones that share the eyes.
That share the eye and do spells.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I get them confused with the witches in Macbeth.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I've called them the oracles before, but I don't think
that's
right.
because they're supposed to be the witches from Macbeth are supposed to be them.
Yeah. And I learned that in English class, but then I just keep like forgetting. But yeah, I did not know until last year when I read Macbeth that that whole double.
So we lost a good chunk of footage. Kari was reading. He cut it off once it hit like 11 minutes to make sure that we didn't lose footage. Good job. And then the next segment was like at 5 minutes or something, and then we lost it. So all you've missed is that we read more book. We talked about a couple of drugs that I learned about in a video. We mentioned Lilith, and Hannah looked up some stuff about Lilith. She hasn't shared it yet.
I didn't get very far.
Yeah, and now she's doing some chemistry stuff. Other Hannah is awake now.
And not wearing pants.
And not wearing pants.
She is too wearing pants. They're just really short.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Damn, go back.
I'm a trick.
Damn, Hannah, go back.
I've been rused.
You've been rused.
I had that Hank expression for a second.
It's not like you saw
Whoa.
my crotch. It
No.
was a thigh.
I know, I'm just saying, like,
Pull that back.
I wasn't expecting that, like,
I told you.
when you go.
Well, I think I should believe you from now
you've
on.
been joking about that for like a week. I just like, no, you're kidding.
Oh no. I don't see pants on.
Oh, okay, well go put some pants on.
So, Kari, what do you think the X-Files theme sounds like?
I don't know. It's probably a mix between that one song called "Take Me" and "Freebird."
I've never heard of it.
Ever heard of Freebird?
Fever?
Freebird?
Freebird? Oh, Freebird.
Freebird.
And what's Take Me In?
I don't know. I heard it once.
I heard it once.
Is that what it was?
So it wasn't. Do your little whistle thing. I don't know. Like, to me, your X-Files thing doesn't sound like X-Files. It reminds me of something that I heard in, like, Inuyasha. Yeah, do it in boops. They can probably hear boops better than whistles.
What am I doing? We can just look this up.
No, man, you get copyright flagged. We can't actually listen to it.
But
I think it sounds like do 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 dun 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 do 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 do.
Yeah, right.
I don't feel like that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing. Maybe out of context it's not, but
do the whistle again. You're going dun 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 dun.
Right, I can't boop and whistle at the same time, so I'm left out.
Yeah, but oh, that's just like that one part. Okay,
Right.
I see what you're doing.
You know, the hook of the song.
Man, that's not the part that like makes you go, hey, X-Files. From the classical period into the 20th century, race has almost become as powerful as a catalyst to the creation of monsters as culture, gender, and sexuality. Africa early became the West's significant other, the sign of its ontological difference simply being skin color. According to the Greek myth of Phaeton, the denizens of the mysterious and uncertain Ethiopian
reading this, or
were
are you
black
just
because they had been scorched by the too close passing of the sun. What? Also, I can't believe they just said that. What? What? They said black people became black because the sun was too close. Hey, like, alright, what were you saying?
I'm like, are you reading this, or are you just going through it?
I'm reading it, or else I wouldn't have caught on that they just that they just said that.
I mean, I got that too, but I couldn't really attain the information because you were going so fast.
They're talking about how earlier in their thesis, gender and sexuality were like really big points of monsterizing in culture, and now they're moving into how a race is a way that you can form monsters. You pass through these racial barriers and racial norms, because as they say, monsters are supposedly warnings, so they're using the monsters as a way of saying like this is wrong or this is right kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, don't just like hog it yourself.
It's freaking weird. It's just racist. It's just sexist and racist. It's just validating discrimination. That's what it's like.
Not necessarily. This is like historical. They're not saying like go out today.
I'm not talking about the writers. I'm talking about like the people.
Oh, the actual
the subject.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. The Roman naturalist Pliny assumed non-white skin to be a symptomatic of a complete difference in temperament and attributed Africa's darkness to climate. The intense heat, he said, had burned the African skin and malformed their bodies. This is from Natural History 2.8. These differences were quickly moralized through a pervasive rhetoric of defiance. Nope, deviance. There we go.
Deviance.
Paulinus of Nola, a wealthy landowner turned early church homilist, explained that the Ethiopians had been scorched by sin and vice rather than by the Sunni, and the anonymous commentator of Theodophilin's influential Edoga, there we go, succinctly glossed the meaning of the word Ethiopium. Ethiopium?
Wow.
It's like let's put opium in Ethiopian together. What does it mean? Hold on. It doesn't sound right. Ethiopians, that is sinners. What? Why don't you say that are sinners?
That is sinners. Indeed, sinners can be rightfully be compained. prepared for hauling them. I don't know.
Let's go sentence by sentence. So, dark skin was associated with the fires of hell, and so signified in Christian mythology demonic provenance.
A perverse and exaggerated sexual appetite of monsters generally was quickly affixed to the Ethiopian. This linking was only strengthened by a xenophobic backlash as dark-skinned people were forcibly imported into Europe early in the Renaissance. So they were like taking these demons and making them slaves.
That was how they justified the cult, I'm sure.
That's really weird.
Although I could see how they would think that, like, because of the sun, your skin would turn black.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
I don't know, I wouldn't want a demon, like, at my house.
Exactly.
I don't think I would, like, get a boat and be like, yo, demons.
Hey,
Get on my
demons,
boat.
man, get on my boat, and we're gonna be like stranded in the middle of the water for
with
like
a
months,
boat full of demons.
years even.
Oh my
I would,
gosh.
yeah, I
And
would.
I'm gonna bring
do
you
that.
to the only settlement we have in North America, because you're not safe, but but we have no help coming if you tend to rebel with your supernatural powers.
What was the reason for, because before white people came to Africa, Africans were actually enslaving themselves.
Yeah.
And they were selling themselves.
Yeah, it was different,
to-
like.
Yeah,
nations.
but I'm just wondering, like, what,
What, like, launched that?
Yeah.
Like-
Because people
like,
were peasants.
what? Because I knew that, like, 'cause it's obviously not a racist thing.
It's
Maybe
just like a broken
classist
class
thing?
system.
It's a classist thing. They had the poor civilians, and they all served the king like a pharaoh or whatever, and they had their lives meant nothing because they had no power. So
My
they
friend
just
Adam doesn't believe that Africa's in Egypt. No, crap,
Egypt's in
backwards. He doesn't believe that Egypt's in Africa.
Who?
My friend Adam.
Why?
I didn't know when I was younger, like, but Adam's like our age. But when I was like a little kid,
You
I
wouldn't
always
think of it being in Africa.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of it at all being in Africa.
I always thought it was African.
I don't know. I kind of imagine them like the Mayans kind of thing.
I imagine them
Then so-
being in the, like, Middle Eastern. Because they, like, it's just desert. But I forget that the Sahara Desert
Isn't that?
is also in Africa. Because it's, like, hard to think about. I guess it's just because whenever we, like, see Africa in movies, it's always, like, deep,
Jungle
dense
Africa.
jungle kind of thing.
Mm.
Which it's definitely usually not. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly desert there. I always thought Africa is just one giant desert, so. I don't know.
That's true.
Narratives of miscegenation arose and
Misogyny.
circulated.
Misogyny.
I hate misogyny.
Is it spelled Miscegenation?
Where
I thought
is that?
misogyny was spelled like MASO.
MISOGY.
Yeah, that's not misogyny.
Where do you see this?
Right here. Miscegenation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
Where
don't
you
know what that is. Don't worry. We'll look these up later. Miscegenation arose and circulated to sanction official policies of exclusion. Queen Elizabeth is famous for her anxiety over blackamoors and their supposed threat to increase of people of our own nation. What?
This is
Threat
just
to
mass
the increase
hysteria.
of people.
This is so stupid.
So she had anxiety because she was like, more people? What?
More black people.
Okay, it's your turn. I'm only reading the sentence. You breathed in like you were gonna be.
Because these are such long-winded sentences. Through all these monsters, the boundaries between personal and national bodies blur. To complicate this category of confusion further, one kind of alterity is often written as another, so that national difference is transformed into sexual difference.
Geraldus Cambrinus demonstrates just the slippage of the foreign in his topography of Ireland, when he writes of the Irish Ulster nobility simply to provide information about them to a curious English court, but actually as a first step toward invading and colonizing the island, he observes, "It is indeed a most filthy race, a race sunk in vice, a race more ignorant than all other nations of the first principles of faith. These people, who have customs so different from others, and so opposite to them, on making signs either with the hands or the head, beckon when they mean that you should go away, and nod backwards as often as they wish to be rid of you. Likewise in this nation the men pass their waters sitting, die women standing, the women also as well as the men ride astride, with their legs stuck out on each side of the horse."
Back then, that was so taboo. Like, you did not do that if you were a woman, which is weird. I think it had something to do with, like, they were afraid you wouldn't be a virgin anymore.
That is a way that you could, like, pop.
Anyway, one kind of inversion becomes another as Giraldus deciphers the alphabet of Irish culture and reads it backwards against the norm of English masculinity.
Giraldus creates a vision of monstrous gender, aberrant, demonstrative. The violation of the cultural codes that balance gendered behaviors creates a rupture that must be cemented with, in this case, the binding corrective mortar of English normalcy.
A bloody war of subjugation followed immediately after the promulgation of the text, remaining potent through the High Middle Ages, and in a way continues to this day.
So,
thanks, Doc.
He wrote the alphabet backwards, and everybody was like, "Ugh! The alphabet backwards? What? You can't do it, man. You can't do it. It's not masculine."
There's a Vsauce video, actually. Or, no, maybe it's I think it might actually be a mental floss video. It's like, why is there an alphabetical order? There's really no point. There's absolutely no purpose to having an alphabetical order.
It's not like you count with it.
No. There's absolutely positively no purpose. And it just talks about, like, people apparently eventually just, like, started with A and usually ended with Z for some strange reason because one guy wrote it that way. And then they just never really quit.
It's like, he needs a break. You'll be fine, Cardi.
This is almost mind-numbing. It's like, I'm serious.
I've heard that the number one problem in the English department is that people aren't doing their assigned reading.
Oh.
Well, I feel like that's also a huge problem in every
I wonder
department.
why they would do it. I wonder why that is.
I mean, it's not that the text isn't interesting.
Text. I know, but
it doesn't hold you.
It's so pretentious. You see the words they're using. If they really wanted people to understand what they were saying, even at a high level, like Shakespeare, you can understand.
Apparently, that's part of what we're learning in English 102. She's like dang it. He's like, I'm used to having female English teachers. He is like, a big part of the class is going to be learning how to sound more sophisticated in your writing. And he was like, I know it's stupid, but it's actually really important.
But you can be sophisticated without using words that nobody understands. You could use the word, like, blue in a way that...
Like, cerulean.
Yeah, but you could use the word, like, four-letter word blue in ways that...
Yeah, you don't have to use the out there vocabulary, but they want you to. They want you to...
You can extend your vocabulary and still speak the same language, because this isn't the same language. It really isn't. If you don't speak that, it doesn't have any meaning.
True. It does get to the point where, like, words that people don't hear often are just... Yeah, they're just foreign. They die out.
They're making like new word forms out of the same word. Like, they're using a word and then
they're using
conjugating
it
to be like a completely different...
Yeah. Encyclopedist.
Yeah, like...
I mean,
that's
you know what it means.
Word, yeah.
It's just you never see it. It's like, oh... It's like if I said
but like some of these, like
instead of saying disaster, I just take...
Or just like taking or quoting books and never giving any clarification what it is. You have to use like... What?
Oh, I said, if I just said aster, like disaster, but you take the dis off. So like...
So like an aster would just be the situation.
Yeah.
And then a disaster would be a bad situation, because dis in the Greek means bad.
Now, what's weird is that aster, but as the first part, not as the end part, means star. But like asteroid is weird because it's not a star.
Because the stars signified events.
Oh dear Lord.
So, oh. That actually is pretty cool. I never made that connection.
Yeah, they plan everything out based
We all
on
were like.
And a disaster was signified by a bad star formation or a stellar occurrence. It was literally a bad star the whole time.
Everyone looked up. Can I get Hannah in the shot? Oh my gosh. No. Kari's trying.
I'm not being interesting. Come on.
No, that can work. That can work. I'm surprised that you were that shot's available. Period. Car, you're trying so hard to like destroy my laptop.
Let me just get a selfie.
Here we go.
I need a selfie. Gotta put it on Instagram. My selfie.
Yeah, this is a great shot.
There we go.
Kind of. Turn a
Where
little
did my
bit
hair
higher.
go, mate?
There you go. Back to the book.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. A bloody war of subjugation followed immediately after the promulgation of this text, remained potent throughout the High Middle Ages and in this way continues to this day. Through a similar discursive process, the East becomes feminized, said, and the soul of Africa grows dark. Gates.
Anyway, one kind of difference becomes another as the normative categories of gender, sexuality, national identity, and ethnicity slide together like the imbricated circles of a Venn diagram. Ejecting from the center that which becomes the monster, this violent foreclosure erects a self-validating Hegelian master-slave dialect that naturalizes the subjugation of one cultural body by another by writing the body excluded from personhood and agency as in every way different, monstrous.
This goes back to creating the other. They talk about how monsterizing something creates us versus them vibe, which is used throughout history in order to make people more invested in conflict.
Yeah. A polysemy is granted by that a greater threat can be encoded. Multiplicity of meanings paradoxically iterates the same restricting agitprop representations that narrowed signification performs.
Okay, now this goes back to like what Kari was saying. It's not that we don't understand what it said. It made sense. It's just it used words that didn't have to. Like, multiplicity of meanings could have just said multiple meanings.
Like, no one could just sit down and talk to somebody with this, or they'll never get it. They'll never get it. You have to say it like 3 times. Because I have to see the word, break it down, and try to figure out the word origin to be able to understand what they're saying.
Yet a danger resides in the multiplication. As difference like a hydra sprouts 2 heads where one has been lopped away. The possibilities of escape, resistance, disruption arise with more force.
Rene Girard has written at some great length about the real violence that these debasing representations enact, connecting monsterization depictions with the phenomenon of the scapegoat. Monsters are never created ex nihilo. They use Latin, but through a process of fragmentation and recombination in which elements are extracted from various forms, and then they assembled as the monster, which they can claim as independent identity. political culture monster, the embodiment of radical difference, paradoxically threatens to erase difference in the world of its creators to demonstrate the potential for the system to differ in its own difference. In other words, not to be different at all, to cease to exist as a system. Difference that exists outside of the system is terrifying because it reveals the truth of the system. In relativity, its fragility and its morality, despite what has been around as persecutors are never obsessed with a difference, but rather by its unutterable contrary, the lack of difference.
I got lost.
Basically what they're saying is that like the enemy on the other side is actually a reflection on the system itself that the other party is in, and by them being different, it reveals that that our system is the monster system, because we do not tolerate any sort of difference whatsoever. That was the simplest meaning I could come up with there. It was based on the persecutors being the real monsters because they can't see good in others outside of themselves. By revealing that the difference is arbitrary and potentially free-floating. See, that was actually understandable, like, because I think that was a direct quote from someone's speech. By revealing its difference in arbitrary and potentially free-floating mutable rather than essential, the monster threatens to destroy not just individual members of a society, but the very cultural apparatus, which individually is constituted and allowed, because it's a body across which difference has been repeatedly written. The monster, like Frankenstein's creature, has a combination of odd somatic pieces stitched together from a community of cadavers, yeah. Seeks out its authority to demand its that's French. Raison and to bear witness to the fact that it could have been constructed otherwise. Godzilla trampled Tokyo.
No shit. No shit.
Gerard frees him here to fragment the delicate matrix of relational systems that unite every private body of the public world. That was just like a weird sentence. Like, I understand what he was going with. He used Godzilla in a metaphor after the colon, but the colon part made it seem stupid.
Right.
I feel like if he had done, like, he should have used a simile, like, Godzilla trampled through Tokyo like the cultural monster trampled through. Oh crap! It was easier when I like picked it up the first time. You lost a segment. We lost a segment, and I tried to like play it off like we didn't lose a segment, but we lost a segment.
You lost a full segment.
This is like way after the Godzilla thing.
You know when like you're really tired and you want to go to bed, but then you realize, oh, I have to go to the gym later because...
In class.
Yeah.
What are your classes for today, Carter?
Music. I have 2 music classes in the morning and then one at 3:55.
I have music and math and FYE.
I have the name of it. The music, whatever that's called.
Music forum.
Forum. Like Cerebi forums, but music, yeah.
We have to attend at least 8 performances over each semester of just something cultural. And only 4 of them we can participate in. And I'm in so many ensembles that so far I already have 5 performances that I'm in that I know of right now. Sorry, make that 6. So, and I haven't even met with one of them yet.
they're saying basically that you have to turn in like a witness statement that you were there or some sort of.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Today's video featuring Kari's elbow.
Hello. How you guys doing? My elbow.
You could do depth-based camera tricks. Like if you were to like go forward and then like whap it back real fast, I could move my head like I got hit. No, you gotta reach close. There you go. If you reach close enough, it looks like it's within depth. Yeah, and then when you look back, you hit. Okay, ready? No, wait.
That was so bad.
Nice acting.
Oh, let's try. Okay. Did it look right?
Yeah, that was
Hey.
pretty nice.
I don't know, it makes sense. We're learning.
In a fun way.
Supposed to be reading.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had a Children of Sanchez moment there.
I don't get the reference.
It's a song by Chuck Mangione.
I don't know who that is.
Without dreams, we'll kill ourselves several times. We'll do that later.
Meanwhile, in the book.
And where were we?
Oh, get ready to go to class.
Well, were we in this pretentious shite of a...
Thesis 5. The monster polices the borders of the possible. The monster resists capture in the epistemological nets of the erudite. But it is something more than a Bakhtinian ally of the popular. From its position at the limits of knowing, the monster stands as a warning against exploration of its uncertain demises.
Demises?
No.
Demesnes.
Demences?
Yeah, that's what
Demesnes. No, no.
Spell it for me slowly.
Demesnes. E-M.
Okay.
E-S.
N-E-S, like S-N-E-S, like mother. Like S-N-E-S, ness.
It's pronounced demon. It's French.
I knew it!
Land attached to a manor and retained for their owner's use, or as a law, it is the possession of real property in one's own right.
I knew they were speaking 3 different languages.
The monster stands as a warning against exploration of its uncertain demesnes.
Demons.
Or demons. Or uncertain land? That makes more sense.
Yep.
The giants of Patagonia, the dragons of the Orient, and the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park together declare that curiosity is more often punished than rewarded, that one is better off safely contained within its own domestic sphere than abroad, away from the watchful eyes of the state. The monster prevents mobility, intellectual, geographic, or sexual, delimiting the social spaces through which private bodies may move. To step outside this official geography is to risk attack by some monstrous border patrol, or worse, to become monstrous oneself.
Ooh.
Lycon, the first werewolf in Western literature, undergoes this lupine metamorphosis as the culmination. Hark! Oh wait, she knocked on Hannah's door. And her phone rang. Here you go, Connor.
Magic. Ovid relates how the primeval giants attempted to plunge the world into anarchy by wrenching Olympus from the gods, only to be shattered by divine thunderbolts. From their scattered blood arose a race of men who continued their father's malignant ways. Among this wicked progeny was Lycon, the king of Arcadia. When Jupiter arrived at his house, Lycon tried to kill the ruler of the gods as he slept. The next day served him pieces of a servant's body as a meal. He raised Jupiter, punished this violation of the host-guest relationship by transforming Lycon into a monstrous semblance of the lawless, godless state in which actions would drag humanity back. The king himself flies in terror, gaining the fields, howls aloud, attempting in vain to speak. His mouth of itself gathers foam, and with accustomed greed for blood he turns against the sheep, delighting still in slaughter. His garments change to shaggy hair, his arms to legs. He turns into a wolf, and yet retains some traces of his former shape. Horrible, fascinating loss of Lycan's humanity merely refines his previous moral state. The king's body is rendered all transparent, instantly and insistently readable. The power of the narrative prohibitions peaks in the lingering description of the monstrously composite Lycan. At that median where he is both man and beast, dual natures in a helpless tumult of assertion. The fable continues when Lycan can no longer speak, only speak.
Suddenly things have gotten intense as I realize that I do not have my laptop charger and I've been using it to record and it's almost out of battery and I have class soon and I use my laptop to take notes.
Michael Bay right there.
I believe my charger is currently located within Cade's room, which is on the 6th floor. Kari, will you travel with me?
Okay.
Cool. Adventure is out there, and so is my charger.
Hannah couldn't drive me to Morton Hall. She lost her keys, so I had to book it to class at 9:20. But luckily, I got there on time. Chilled out. Had a great time in my philosophy class. It was pretty cool. My friend Uche hated it. I could hear her in the back, just like, "Ooh, this sucks. This semester's gonna suck." But it wasn't that bad. It was mainly discussion, and it was rather enjoyable. I actually stayed after class for the 45-minute after hours. There were a lot of people there who I thought were deeply interested in the topic, but I noticed that no one else stayed to talk to the professor. And we talked mainly about right and wrong, what could make an ideal society, if such a thing even exists, can a person live without biases, and different concepts like that. Ooh, I'm probably going to do that after every class session in order to have more time for intellectual conversation and to expand upon the different concepts that we talk about in class. Right now I'm chilling out with Nick, and stay tuned for more content.
Okay, guys. So
Do not angle that up.
Do not.
So pretty much I have not recorded anything since I was hanging out with Nick after philosophy, and so far what I've done is I've ate at the cafe, chilled with a few different people. I saw Nick again at the cafe. I ate with Cade, came down here. Oh, we ate with Jeffrey too. Ate with Cade and Jeffrey, and then hung out with Nick and John for a little bit in the cafe. Then came down here. We started working on the alcohol module that we had to do for UAH. We got that out of the way. All of us are finished with it. We went over a very interesting thing about how you can replicate any object using its own components and adding no additional matter. That was cool. We saw a guy rip up $1 in 5 pieces, and then he made a second dollar using it, so he had $2 at the
Really?
end.
I still think it's fake.
Wait, what's his name? Magic?
Nah, it wasn't Magic.
Because I met someone named Magic in the way.
Yeah, Magic's really cool.
Yes, his Magic Creek's on point.
I met him during the summer, during his orientation. He did this one where he was like, I'm going to step out of the room, pick a card, and then it's like, I picked a card, and I put it back into the deck or whatever. No, I don't, yeah, I put it back into the deck.
And he had the scar in his hand. I would like the number of the card you had, or no?
I think he did some crap where he just oh, I know what it was. You put it back in the deck, and then you hand the deck to your friend, and then Magic goes, "Is this your card?" And then they look back in the deck, and they can't find the card that you put in there. He just has it. I didn't understand that at all.
I wonder how he does it.
Yeah, it was really
A
good.
good magician never reveals his tricks.
True.
I'm really into that whole dollar replication thing. Jeffrey introduced us to that. Because, I
You can do it
mean,
too?
he literally just tears the dollar into 5 pieces and then lays them out on the table and arranges them, and it becomes 2 different dollars.
Maybe it's $2 behind each other. Boom.
No.
But
No.
The only issue, I still think it's fake. I watched him do it, but it went out of the screen for that
For
for
the
that
one
one
part
thing.
that you feel like really
And that's
matters the most.
the only reason I feel like that is because there's not 2 George Washingtons on each dollar.
Yeah, that screws with me too. How do you make 2 George Washingtons? Oh, and he said that he was watching it, and when you recombine the pieces, you end up with like 2 different serial numbers from the original dollars. So they like cross. And you can count it, and it's only 5 pieces, but it's $2.
I'm not going to pretend to learn how to do it.
Oh, this is Cade's first time playing Munchkin. Let's color code it because all they can see is the board. I'm orange. I'm already at level 2, but I went first, so that doesn't count.
Kevin's green.
Kevin's green. Everybody introduce your color, I guess.
I am blue.
And the first timer is yellow.
Crit. And everything else is just like color.
What is this for?
It's your turn. You're second.
Technically, it's Kevin's turn now.
Oh, he's gonna be second.
Oh, so I just second your turn.
Yeah, good. Well, we don't need the dice or anything. No, it's just
See, oh, so wait, I have.
You need me to draw a card for you? Oh.
Do I just put the one I have down, or do I have to draw? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta draw a door card. Yeah. Now, if you don't get a monster, you can play your monster.
Okay. You have 1 fewer hand until you can lift this curse with a what?
Oh, he got a curse.
Ooh.
You have 1 fewer hand. Who's a hand? Oh.
Oh,
You can't
can
hold
only
as
use,
many items.
You can't use any 2 hands, and you can only use
Practically that's armor.
one hand. I mean,
That's
you
one.
can still use your feet, but what is this?
Oh, I guess technically I can't use that then. Not yet.
What is that? Yeah, you have to use that in combat, right?
What is that, like, his feet thing, or just like a blessing?
Yeah, I think that's something you use in combat, actually. No, that's a character thing. You can use that. No,
Okay,
just
so I
give those
guess
things. You didn't lose any
doesn't
curses.
apply yet.
Null and void, I guess. Alright, face
Okay,
it.
cool.
So
We're
then I
connected
will
to
choose
Jeffrey's
my-
Wi-Fi, so the camera should not shut down. So we should be able to record the whole session. Oh, and you missed out. Chelsea came down while we were doing the alcohol module thing.
The goose that lays the golden eggs, and I kill it. I blow this thing away, and
Don't
instead of
you get 2 treasure for it?
3,
3,
well,
oh.
instead of going up a level, I choose the treasure instead, since that's what it says.
No, you're right, I'm sorry.
So I get 3 treasures, and I stay at level 1.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Soon shall I know.
Oh,
This is
also,
great.
I'm previewing. Well, no, we went over the
It was
monster
very
book
much
for our
worth
English
it.
class.
Ooh.
I have to do a lead discussion, and we all like talked about the different sections and stuff and broke it down.
Ooh, I got a curse too. You incurred Hera's wrath.
Yeah.
You automatically
One.
fail your next attempt to run away. I don't plan on running away.
One hand.
Okay.
Also hung out with Brianna a little bit at the laundry room, but I was more focused reading Plato than like really chilling.
Alright. Your turn, Kate.
Still no class.
Okay, so to start off, you draw a door card.
Yep.
And
I feel like Kay's about to like blow us out of the water.
I got a wandering monster.
You got a wandering monster. Okay.
That's something good for later. So,
Yeah.
since you didn't get a monster card, you can either play a monster from your hand, and if you don't have one that you can currently beat, you have to just draw another door card and that's the end of your turn.
You can also like trade during this turn, or if you have 1,000 treasure, you can discard and go up a level.
So can I use a treasure card?
Yeah, you can use cards.
Okay, I guess I'll find Atlantis.
There you go.
I go up a level.
2, 4, 8, 11.
There you go.
Do you guys have any classes tomorrow?
14.
Not anything new. I'm
15.
going to pre-cal with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the library.
Pre-cal with Kevin, and then going to psychology right afterwards.
Yeah.
So technically you do have classes then.
Chelsea's in our pre-cal too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how do classes work?
Black and gold.
How do classes work?
Classes, they're kind of like a race, but they're not a race. I don't really understand the difference.
So, I mean, a
Well,
race
yo,
is
Jack.
like an elf.
Oh, watch this magic trick.
Well,
Make it disappear.
But a class is
Anyway,
just that. It's like a warrior, a mage, something of that nature. Which one do you have?
Thief.
Okay, so you can play it, and you're basically a thief now, and you inherit the abilities that it says on the card.
Okay, I guess I'll play the thief card.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to announce it. I mean, you just do it.
Okay, and I guess I'll end my turn.
All right. Did you draw another?
Yeah, did you draw a second door card?
No.
Or sorry, you end your turn. Ooh.
Is it a monster?
Yes, mother. Well.
Well, you
Oh,
can't.
okay.
It doesn't matter because since that's the end of your turn, it's just Jet's turn now.
Oh, so you don't fight it?
No.
Oh.
You're not even actually supposed to look at it until after your turn's over, but I never really cared to introduce that rule, so.
Okay. Draw a door card. Mythic +5 to monster. Play during any combat. If the monster is defeated, draw 1 extra treasure. Oh, nice. So this is a type of card that you would use against another player, or I guess you could use it to your own advantage so that you can like get an additional treasure once you whoop a monster. Okay. I'm looking to see if I have enough for me to sell anything in order to go up a level. It doesn't look like I do, unless I decide to sell my Billy Club weapon.
Go ahead, sell it.
Go ahead.
Sell that Billy.
Right now my total strength is 6, so I could fight like a really heavy monster if I wanted to. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play, let's see,
I'm stronger than you.
I'm gonna play the Abominable Snowman, and I'm gonna whoop it because it's like a level 4.
Wait.
And I have
hold
6.
Up, hold up, you know what?
You're really good.
Just cause. Now it's level 7.
Now it's level 7?
You know, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do it yet.
You're not gonna do it yet?
That was a very
Okay.
stupid move to make.
I don't know why you would.
And I'm just messing with you.
No, I don't know why you wouldn't do it, because now I whoop it, I go to level 3, because I go up a level, and then I get 2 treasures. What you should have done is said, I'll help you, because I would have split the treasure with you, even though I didn't need help. Or, you know what would have been even better? You use the card to make it +3. Then you force me to like have to accept your help, and then you get some of my treasure.
True.
Okay. I play Raw, which is the treasure card I got, which could have been yours if you had just exploited me. And with Raw, I go up another level, so I'm at level 4. Okay, I check my total number of gold pieces. 300 plus 500 is 800. 800 plus 300 is like 1,100. So I take all these cards and I discard them so that I can go up another level, level 5. So now my total strength is 5 plus 6, which is 11. So I'm at not level 11, but strength 11, level 5. And I didn't get a monster initially, so I gotta draw another door card, and I got a monster. But you said I don't have to fight it, I just keep it. Okay, so my turn is over.
I draw, and I get a monster. Should I play that monster or this?
I like this down view of the board.
Yeah.
You can really like see the adventure.
So I fight the door. That's bringing the babies.
It's level 2?
Yep.
I help you.
You do?
mean,
Well, I
you
don't
can-
need the help.
You don't need it.
reject that.
Thank
You
you.
can reject
Yeah,
it.
you can reject that.
Okay.
I honorably reject your help. And I blow this little thing away.
Wait, wandering monster? Grindel.
Oh, are you?
A level 14? You were just holding that?
Well, guess what though?
Oh man, all of the monsters I have in my hand are level 10 or above.
I'm level 11. Yo, Kevin, how much treasure will you get from whooping the stork?
Ooh, so 1 plus 4 is 5.
5 treasure.
So one second, I might not need help.
You might not need help.
Nope. 4 plus 3 is 7, 10, 14, 15. And with my buff, I'm up to 18.
You're up to
and
18?
I blow that out.
Hold up. Let's see. So you need enough strength to beat 16, right?
Yep.
And you have 18.
Yep.
So you have just enough. So I'm gonna use Mythic plus 5 to monster, so that
You will.
yeah, you need my help or you will
You know
die.
Or you
I'm
can
just gonna die.
You can take
I'm
anyone's
scared,
help.
scared.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Jet.
Well, I mean, he already offered,
I know,
so
that's fine.
no one else offered. So I guess
You're
you would offer. I accept your help.
Thank you.
Okay, now I backstab you both. Discarding 2 cards. 1 and 2. So backstabbing, you may discard a card, and a -2 in combat. Both of
Negative
you.
2 in combat to both of us. Okay, so you originally had like 18, so now you're at 16.
Yep.
And I had 11, so now I'm down to
That's
10,
still
9.
enough.
That's still enough to whoop him. Is it permanent or is it just for this combat?
Just for this one.
Oh, then we're still good.
Well, you try.
So that's
Yeah, you tried.
5.
Oh, and those are different types of cards, yeah. So they go in different discard piles.
And these over there.
5, so you just split it however you want, I guess.
I'll take 3.
Oh,
Take
so,
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, to get the bigger thing, but I mean,
When I was walking
I'm trying
back
to beat you
home
here.
from math.
You can go first.
Let's go like back and forth.
Okay.
So like you hand, I'll get 1, and then you get 1 kind of thing. And then I'll get 1.
I saw a bunch of geese earlier on the campus.
Oh, I hate that. Like, if you hit one with the car, it's like a $500 fine.
Really? What?
Those things are expensive. You cannot
All
hit
these
them.
bastards.
If
They were
they're,
just all over the
if
fucking
they're just
place.
chilling in the road.
And you get 1 more, I think, Evan. And
I
that's
always
fine.
want to approach
Already
them
got
to see
mine.
what
Oh,
they
you
do.
already got yours? Okay, I already got mine.
Do you think the campus would frown if I brought one to class with me?
Probably. I mean, that's just something I would imagine. Why the fuck do I have so much stuff?
People who play Munchkin for real and are like, what? How are they working with so many cards? House rules, we don't limit the deck to 5, well not the deck, the hand to 5 cards. So we can have an unlimited size deck.
I'm completely left out.
No, is it my turn? No. Oops. You killed something, you're gonna go up a level? Oh wait.
Oh, wait, do what?
Wait, since you killed that one thing, you should have
Level 14?
Yeah.
Good. True. Oh, I didn't even check.
Wait, do you
Dang.
get multiple levels depending on like what you fought?
Yeah, sometimes.
What?
But this one actually just doesn't specify, so you only go with 1.
I should have paid attention to that.
Boom.
Wait, didn't. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see, look at here.
Level 2.
Ooh, half.
So how does combat work?
How does combat work? As long as your strength is higher than your opponent. I need to discard this one.
So I don't know what the strength is.
You don't
Level
know.
2.
Your strength is your level plus all your bonuses. So does Thief give you any strength bonuses?
Nope.
Nope. So right now your strength is 2. And you don't win ties unless you're like a warrior. Which means if you fight a monster that is level 2, you would lose.
Alright, so I'm gonna play Wendigo here, level 19. I have 7 strength, so I need a little bit of help.
I
How much
think
do you have? I
Would
need-
you
I
need
have
more?
I need 13.
4.
You need 13.
5. 9. 12.
How much treasure is
Plus
that? Oh my goodness.
5. So we're
Alright. So, I go up 2 levels, and you get half the treasures.
Hold up. How much do you guys have combined?
So 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, 19.
Oh, wait.
Plus yours.
Oh yeah, plus mine, so 26.
26.
So we're 7 higher.
You're 7 higher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wandering Monster, Jersey Devil, level 8.
No, what a pass.
Agree to my help, so that I can have a split of the treasure.
To take away what you already played. I mean,
So do you agree to help, or face the wrath of this guy with the bloody baseball bat?
well, sorry, Kevin, I don't want to die off the bat. So, yeah, because this one's bad stuff. You are dead, which means you start over. So yeah, I'm gonna take your help here, Jet. You have enough to help me?
I thought. Oh, only one person
Yeah,
can help.
only one person.
Oh, crap!
You just messed up yourself, didn't you?
No.
You don't even have enough help.
I thought we were about to like do a team thing.
No.
So you guys both died.
No, actually, we haven't done this yet.
Can you withdraw? Can you be like, oh wait, bad play?
No.
Maybe
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. So that's 8 plus 19.
Good thing I'm out of the team now, so it's just.
So
let's
we
do
need
this.
literally 2 more.
we only need 2 more.
Yeah.
Hold up, I have 6
Well, hold on.
Plus 5, so I have 11.
Oh, and I have 7.
So that's 18.
We need a lot more. I
We
was
need-
still going off of what my buff would be with Kevin.
With
Oh, would this help?
with golden apples, I can do like plus 3 to either side, so I can add plus 3 to us. I'm trying to save myself now. This is really crappy. This is not what I expected to
There's
happen.
always a possibility that one of us might have like a plus something.
Well,
That's the monster
I
side.
might.
He can make the monster vanish.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
All of this
Mm.
just to go up my initial level. You guys are assholes.
Oh, he's still level 1.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, so it doesn't matter if you die for it all.
Yeah, it doesn't, except for the fact I have to give you guys all my stuff.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Which
Can you take care of the Jersey Devil by yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I will help you.
Okay.
So
Wait. Oh, just decline my help.
Playing. Okay, I gotta wait for you to decline.
Yeah,
Oh.
decline my help
Oh.
and then like take Cade.
Fuck off, I want his help.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
And I play my treasure.
Now I'm not at risk.
Magic lamp to get rid of the 19.
Okay.
And basically it says
Don't let her ask.
it gets rid of the monster, but its treasure remains.
Okay.
So now you deal with the Jersey Devil with me.
Alright, which we can do because we win.
Put that in that pile.
So, alright, 5 treasure. Well, plus whatever he gives. What does he get?
2 treasure.
Okay, so 7.
See, my whole point was I was gonna like load up on treasures so that I would like, even if it
I'll
was
throw
between
one,
3 of us,
you know.
I would still get like a substantial amount. But I forgot that only one person can give help.
Nah, now they got all the treasures.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I ended up spending
That's
treasure to
7.
do that.
Go up. That was 7.
Oh, I know I didn't. I didn't spend any treasure. Never
So,
mind.
I don't-
I still came out pretty.
The only way
I
that
just
you can
lost
go
some
up a level
monsters.
by helping someone is if you're an elf. Now I am going to use...
What? That's an elf skill?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have half breed. So as long as I get like an elf card, I could like start helping people to boost myself.
I'm gonna go up a level using 5.
Ooh. Yeah, Jeffrey's really catching up now.
Ooh, look at this.
He's at level 4 and I'm at level 5. So he's like really close.
He's about to fight with a sandwich.
Yeah,
First,
yeah.
and
That's what I do.
plus 5. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
You sound like Chelsea.
So stupid. I have this card called Standing Stones, and my plan would have worked perfectly. It makes it where you take a monster that you would have fought in
It's not my
combat.
turn. Wouldn't it be next turn?
No, actually,
No.
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
first, so it circulates, doesn't it?
Oh, so it is my turn.
Yeah, it would be
just
yours.
because you help, you don't forfeit your turn.
Yeah. Standing Stones, what I could have done is I could have played the Jersey Devil with the thing, made Jeffrey help me, then I could have made the monster go and have to fight somebody else, so then the Jersey Devil's no longer in the equation, but then I still get the treasure reward for helping.
Okay, I drew this level 17 monster, but it will not pursue level characters 2 and below. What happens?
Do you just win the treasure?
No, you don't get anything.
You don't get anything?
So basically I run.
No, you don't
No.
even run. It just it
You
won't
just
attack
do you just own the card now?
No, you just put it in the.
Oh, it
discard,
discards.
Yeah.
Oh, and that means you don't get to draw another door card.
No, you do.
You do?
Because well, no, that.
He drew a monster.
Yeah, that does count as combat.
That sucks.
But you get to play anything in your hand that you need to play.
Yeah.
Now survive Ragnarok. Go up one level.
Nice.
Woo!
Leave
Kevin
away
is now
games.
back in the back.
Are you a fan of WoW?
I used to play. Maybe like a year or 2.
And
Still
I
play.
guess
Used
I
to
will
play.
Shame. Yeah.
wear a death mask.
You can wear a
So
death
you're
mask.
on,
+2.
Plus 2. Okay.
Draenor.
And
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. I draw
Fuck that one, it's so
the
stupid.
door card,
I think it's
the
still
class.
Yeah, Warlords of Draenor.
Your cards are
Like,
rolling a die, run
the
away,
next-
plus
next
1
one.
bonus to
Oh,
flee.
it was
You
about
may
to
discard
come
your whole
out?
hand and
Legion.
number 3 cards.
Okay, yeah,
Turn a single monster
That
so
thing
fighting
is
against another card.
fucking
Okay, I got a
crazy.
class card.
The fucking Demon Hunter and the artifact weapons.
Okay,
Ooh.
I only have 700. I didn't draw a monster
and the
card.
class order halls
I'm
are
gonna
pretty
play
cool,
level
What are those
2
like?
Johnny Zucchini.
Just like
Like just huge
Okay,
buildings. or
he's level
specific
2,
areas
so I
of the
like
game
stomp
where,
him
you
immediately.
can go as a class.
I go up
and
from 5 to 6
the only people
because
in
I
there are
love
other
Zucchini.
players of your class. And you go there to
what
upgrade
was his
your
treasure
artifact
reward?
weapons and,
One treasure.
it's kind
If
of
I
like,
get enough treasure, I
like
can
King
level
Arthur
up
at
again
Knight
by
of the
getting
Round
the
Tables.
1,000.
So
Right.
200
the
gold
warlords, they
pieces, so if I'm
introduced the follower
700.
system and the garrison and everything. Well, they stopped. They're gonna not do that. You have like a
Crap.
set number.
So
of,
I only have
people
900 gold. I'm 100
who will
gold
help
away
you and stuff.
from what I
And
need.
you send them out to like
So
different
I
areas.
can't
and when
level
you,
up
when you
through
actually reach that
paying.
area, you'll get a temporary buff, like
Shame.
for leveling up that
Let's
area
see.
and stuff. It's
So I
so
draw
cool.
another door card,
Okay.
which then will end
I
my
was
turn.
wondering how like the garrison thing went, with like your own army and all that kind of stuff.
Fucking
But
terrible.
it wasn't fun?
Okay,
Yeah,
now I
it
can
was-
have 2
it was a
flash
bust,
cards.
honestly.
Due to Super Munchkin.
Like, it's not account bound, so you have to do it
So,
on every single
I
character.
actually have 2 flash cards.
I guess I can understand that. It's like,
But they were originally going to make it account bound, and you could choose where you wanted it to be.
Oh, and they're
like, there
both
was
wizard.
one set designated, or one designated spot in every zone where you could have
You may
built a
discard your
garrison,
whole
but
hand,
they just
minimum
made
of
it
3
in
cards
one
to
area.
charm a single monster.
so each person
No,
has their own garrison.
I don't get
in
any
the
bonus
actual
for having 2
world, so
wizard
you walk
cards.
around
So
the
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start
No,
trading.
So
So,
when you go to your
I have 2
garrison, it
wizard
phases
cards, so I have
you
an
out.
excess.
Everyone's garrison
So I'll
for
trade a
Warhammer
wizard card
Alliance
for
is the
treasure.
same location, basically.
Gotcha.
Like,
I don't want to
So
live
it's
this
like
much.
an instance
You don't
you
let go of any
basically
treasure
walk in,
cards?
it's like,
Okay.
boom.
It's basically your own town hall, or your own city.
Jeffrey, would
What's
you
up?
like to trade for a wizard? I have 2 wizard
Yes.
cards, so I have an excess.
I want a class card.
Um,
Yeah.
I want a treasure card.
I actually am okay without that, but thank you.
Alright.
Probably nothing you would want. So, I guess not.
So you don't want a treasure? Okay, cool.
No.
I mean, as long as it has a gold value, like I am down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm not going for substance.
500.
Usable for females
Thank you.
only. There we go.
Yes.
500 gold pieces.
Finally a class.
Okay, and I have to end my turn
You need
because I drew a
halfway.
door card.
Wait, why do you need halfling? Because everything you sell is doubled. And that's why I'm a halfling. Because I don't even sell stuff. Oh, it's one item that's double. So.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Now I'm a class 2, or a race. And I was
You guys are all like super stacked, and I'm just this little thief over here.
With a gold mask that makes you look like a trick-or-treater dude.
Yeah, I'm like a little thief on Halloween.
I don't know, you did like a really good solid for Jeffrey. That was probably like the greatest power play I've seen.
Treasure.
Because you guys really should have died. Especially
Yeah.
since you were like level 1 and level 2.
Yeah.
And you beat like a 19 and an 8.
I'd say we're at a slight disadvantage, but that wouldn't explain the situation.
You good?
Yep. My turn's over.
Ooh, I got another halfling card. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna play Loki. I'm at 15, he's at 14. Eat him. Get my 4 treasure and go up a level.
Nice. Oh, Jeffrey is close behind at level 5 while I'm at level 6. And Cade and Kevin are still at level 3, but Cade's turn is about to come up. So.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna do something for you.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna use Stealing Your Thunder on Jet here, so he goes back a level, I go up.
What an upset.
And then I'm also gonna use Catch a Snipe and go up another level.
What?
What a lucky.
Yeah, Jeffrey has now taken the lead at level 7, taking me back to level 5 with Kevin and Cade at level 3. First one to level 10 wins the game.
Cue action music, go.
My turn.
No, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, we were doing the same thing.
It's like different, like, tones.
Bloody Mary. Don't tell me that's not Samir.
No,
I can see myself in it.
Yeah,
I
I know,
know,
right?
right? Discussion.
Actually,
Yeah.
I do have a mirror.
Nah.
Just kidding.
So I'm not strong enough to beat it, guys.
Do you need help?
I'll lend assistance to you.
yeah,
I'm like the
I
most
feel-
powerful person at the moment, so I mean, you can't
Think
turn me
so?
down. Yeah.
I'm level 5 with
Okay,
like
so
multiple
I'm at-
boosts, my friend. You're
I'm
level
at 12.
You're level 3.
19 right now?
I got you, my bro.
3. Who else? What are my offers for help here?
My offer for help is I am a level 5, which is only like the
I'm
second
level
highest
16.
on the board right now, with a
Level 16?
multiple strength bonuses. So I have 6 bonus strength, which is like 11. I could fight your monster by myself.
Okay, you can help me, Nick.
Gracias.
And together we beat the level 8.
Mhm.
So, I get 1 treasure, you get 1.
Gracias.
So I actually thought about leaving for the weekend. But then I was like, I would miss the phone party.
True.
So I
And
don't know how I feel about it.
now,
I mean, I guess it's just a phone party.
fun in game.
But
Go up the level.
Yes, Kate goes up to level
There'll be one next
4.
year,
He's
too.
right behind me.
Oh god.
Next
Oh, it's
year,
beating me.
yeah, I don't want to wait. I want to, experience it, right?
Okay, do I have to draw another?
No, you got a monster.
I don't even dance or anything, but I'll just
Do you
go
want to
and
trade or anything?
act
You're
like
gonna
I
go.
I'll give you my wizard class card.
I've already got a class and I can't double
Yeah.
class.
You can trade out classes.
Right.
So you can put a class
Start
back
with
in your
the
hand
show.
and put another class to your actual
See,
equipment.
so you never know.
What
I
else
trade
do
it
you-
for
See, I just don't have enough alcohol
treasure.
to do that. I don't think I would enjoy
Do you
it.
have any? I'll be willing to trade treasure for nothing.
You don't gotta have
Anything
alcohol
that'll help
to
me.
do the start of the party.
To,
You go out there
As
to
long
have
as
that
the
drill,
other
you can-
treasure is of like a
Then-
lower
I just like
gold piece amount.
I mean, I know how to mosh.
As long as it
because
helps you,
That's like
like,
my type of music, right?
email will
For
give you like
moshing,
plus
but I don't know how
one
to get,
strength,
I don't know how to dance.
which could
like
help you
dance
in like a really
music.
tight
I have
spot
no
if you
idea
just
what
need
music
that
I
little
mean.
extra
It'd be
boost.
mosh music, I mean.
No, I
But it's
highly doubt
200
it's
gold
gonna be
pieces,
like
so you have to
metal
trade
or
with me
anything.
something, even if it's not helpful, that's more than 200 gold pieces.
Wait, what's going on?
We're
We're
doing a
trading.
trade.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing I have is way more than 200 gold pieces.
Do you have something that's more than 500 gold pieces?
No.
No.
It is 500.
It is 500.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, let's see.
Does anyone else have a strength bonus?
Standing stones
extra.
is not a strength bonus, but essentially it allows you to ignore a fight with a monster and make somebody else have to fight that monster when their turn
Oh my god,
begins.
that was so cool the way it went.
Is worth 200 gold pieces, and I trade it for a 500 gold pieces thing. This also will help you in a tight bunch, because even if you don't have enough strength, you simply make it fight somebody else.
Yep.
Okay.
500 gold pieces. Gracias. And my turn has begun.
Mhm.
I draw a door card. Cursed, wander for 10 years, lose your next turn.
Ooh.
If it is your turn, right now, your turn is over. Skip to the charity phase.
Which
What does that mean?
That's like the thing. If you have more than 5 cards in your hand, you have to give out cards. But we're not playing with that rule because
We have unlimited deck.
So, next.
Yes, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
I lose a level.
Oh god.
Do I still draw again? What's your first card?
Yeah, because you didn't draw a monster.
Yes. Okay, whew.
You got a monster?
Yep. I don't, oh yeah, no. So it's your turn.
Oh yeah, because you don't get to fight it.
Bad stuff. Everyone else.
okay, I got undead +5 to monster. Okay. So I'm gonna fight the Kraken here. He's level 16. I have 19 in buffs and stuff.
Sweet. I turn it into gold. So you get absolutely no levels from now.
I just get his treasure, which
Yep.
is okay too. So I mean, I'll take you up on that offer, but all right. Is anyone else gonna buff up the monster or anything?
No, I'm not gonna
Kinda
buff
need
it.
to know right now. Okay.
I'm gonna have to use it eventually.
Oh wait.
God damn it! I
How much was the monster?
You already lost it.
Level 16. but-
Level 16, and you had 19?
Yeah.
So you would like, oh, okay.
But I mean, it's already over now. It's too late. I
It's too
asked,
late?
You said no.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Almost had a thing. How much treasure are you getting?
4.
4? Oh, that would have been an even split of treasure. I should have done that.
Alright, let's see.
Interesting.
I really hope there aren't two of this card in here, because that would suck to be an encounter.
I'm going to sell this and this to go up a level.
Jeffrey is now at level 8, closely approaching level 10. I'm behind him, way behind him at level 5, following Cade at level 4, and Kevin back down at level 2. What is Kevin playing?
I have all these buffs, man. I've been slacking.
Wait, how am I at level 4 and I got 2 cards? And you got an entire fortress of cards over there. And you're...
Yeah, how are you buffing so much?
I have no idea. Just tons of treasure.
Yeah, he's been getting lucky with the treasure and stuff.
When he's not
Does he
getting
have-
lucky on the bar.
Do you have like a dwarf race where you can just hold like as much as you want?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I do, as a matter of fact. I know about 2,000.
I wish you guys had my pre-cal class so I would know if the syllabus quiz was due tomorrow. I don't know.
You guys got a quiz? Ooh.
We already had like 3 sections of homework, man. Did all of it when I got
Okay.
in.
So who's...
But it was so
It's your
easy.
turn.
Like you could
No.
answer it,
Yes.
and if you got it wrong,
You,
got it
him.
wrong, rather. Sorry.
Oh,
Like,
Jeffrey
it
wasn't
was-
gone yet. No, he just went. Kate, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Kate was going.
Who, a curse yet?
It was... Choose one small item to discard. Any item that's not designated as big as small. What?
Okay, so look, let me show you something. Like this hero symbol, it's a weapon, see it how it says big at the bottom left-hand corner?
Yeah.
If you don't have one of those, that's how it's designated, it's big or small.
So
You just need to discard anything that's not, anything that doesn't say big in the bottom left-hand corner is a small item, so you have to discard one. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything.
Yeah, it
No.
doesn't have to be on your character. It could be out of your hand.
This is the only item I have.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll lose all good things.
Oh, and then you have to draw another door card. But before then, you can play cards, trade, sell.
You know what? I'll put a curse on you.
Well,
I mean, if you had a curse in your hand, if you haven't, like, you're supposed to use it as soon as you draw it.
But I had it at the very beginning.
Then it's
This
just-
would have been helpful.
Oh, I thought they already covered this. It's just supposed to go in the discard pile.
Oh, so you don't even get to keep it?
No, it's not something you can.
Because you can't use it. Yeah.
It's just something that
Okay.
affects you.
So I guess I can draw.
Yeah.
I got
That's
nothing
just
to
how
help.
my answer
I
is.
played mine when I first had it.
Like, when you first got it.
Well, I
Yeah.
kept it, and eventually I played it down. Even though I first had it at the beginning.
Oh, so you're supposed to play that.
Yeah, if you get a curse right off the bat, you're supposed to play it instantly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kate. I didn't know that. That's never
No,
happened.
it's not an issue to anyone.
Okay. So anybody want to trade? I got another class.
You got a class?
What class is
This is
it?
it.
Thief.
Thief.
Yes! I'll trade you the monster card. So first look at it, make sure you want it,
God, dude.
or no.
I just want to show
Okay.
you guys.
Do you want a wizard class card?
Already got one.
Look.
Yeah.
Look at all this.
I'm gonna trade
Just
my
the treasure portion of my hand.
Nice. Yes! Now things gonna get real.
And the rest is not.
I'm about to steal your guys' treasures.
Okay. I draw my door card. Super Munchkin, which says I can have 2 class cards, but I already have a Super Munchkin, so I'm willing to trade it for treasure.
I don't even have any class cards. Oh, you could.
All I got is the 7 zone.
The Zoning thing?
What is that?
Super Munchkin, it allows you to have 2 class cards.
Yeah, you could have played that curse. I don't know if you
Well,
could
that's
have played
the
it
class
against
card,
me, but
so
either way, would have been able
probably
to
not.
nullify it. So.
I'm only trading for treasure.
Actually, I'll trade you my spiky elbows for it.
Okay. How much gold is it?
200.
Not bad.
Now I'm a thief wizard.
Okay. I play Take a Photo with Sasquatch to go up to level 6.
A thief wizard. Isn't that just normal?
A dwarf thief wizard.
A knight
to be
wizard.
exact.
So basically, a dwarf thief wizard. So is this just a wizard that goes around conning everybody into buying his goods?
Oh, doesn't
I
it say
sell
on the dwarf that you can't actually get with
1,000 gold worth
Oh,
in
no, no, no.
items
In a lot
to
of
500 gold
things.
items.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a lot of things you can't actually be.
Or
a
go to
wizard
level
as a
7.
dwarf, that's- Alright. Dude, but it's your turn though?
Is it my? Yep, it is.
400 plus. Nope, I can't do that. So I have to draw
You can
another
only
door
do it
card
once
because I
per
didn't get a
turn
monster.
anyways.
Yeah. Oh, and I have the warrior class now. So I win ties.
Nice.
Dude, you guys are. Look at this. You guys are stacked, and I got.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Kevin's in the back at level 2, followed by Kate at level 4, followed by me at level 7, followed by Jeffrey at level 8.
Let's make this look like an official character sheet here. There we go.
The Tower of Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Why are you making a cross?
It unfortunately just happened to turn out like that.
So
It's okay, I have faith in
my
you.
turn is over.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Kevin, what are you doing?
I know.
I'm sure you have like tons you could sell.
Fighting.
Well, I mean, I gotta keep that.
Boogeyman
That'll probably be
here.
level 2.
He's level 10, so I'm gonna give him +5 so I can get more.
Besides, he's level 4. It's not really that far ahead of me.
Okay, so yeah, I beat him either way. So
Wait, what's he at?
15,
And you're at?
way higher than this.
Oh. It's like, oh, I thought it. You can never be sure.
I didn't know that monsters could be levels higher than 10. So like the first time we ran into that, I was like, oh crap.
Alright, I'm gonna go up a level here.
Now you can't use any special tricks to get up a level to 10. You have
Yeah.
to whoop a monster. And he seems like he's about to win the game. Like unless I win the game in this turn, or we somehow like magically screw him over.
Like last time?
Yeah. Last
That
time was so
bullshit.
janky.
Oh my god.
We got that on footage too. Last time was super janky.
I was a sore loser too. I just rage quit. I just
Oh, Jeffrey's so far on the board that we can't even see him yet. Here he is.
Yeah, no, apparently it was something that was talked about to a couple of people because when we were talking to Nick earlier.
Yeah, Nick was like, "Oh, you're
that
that guy."
Yeah. Yep, I'm that guy.
You knew that you raged.
Yeah.
So, whose turn?
Yours.
Yeah, it's Kate's turn. Ooh, this is so rough. Because this may be the first game of Munchkin I ever lose.
Did you win the other one?
Well, by default. Yeah.
This will be the first one I ever win. I've had the game for months. Like,
Hooray!
doesn't the owner get any luck?
Owner's luck.
Yeah, right.
Whose turn is it?
Trading a class card for treasure. Trading a class
got
card
any
for
treasure,
treasure.
unfortunately.
I know that Jeffrey's stacked with that treasure. You know you want to be that wizard. That wizard. You want to have a charm spell so you can charm monsters instead of fighting them, so that you can get to level 10, my boy.
So if I didn't get a monster,
that
I
won't
would draw
even
again.
affect it.
It won't let you do it. Oh man. What were you saying?
So I got to draw again since I didn't get a monster.
Yeah, and you can play any cards. Trade.
Yeah. I was really hoping because on the back of the box it says there's a boss that you have to kill to actually win, like a platinum dragon or something like that.
Yeah,
What?
race.
It actually isn't. I thought it would be like a big card that you actually had to go against or something, but you actually don't. So
You don't?
No.
Elf, you go up one level every time
Yeah.
you help someone.
Yeah.
No. Ooh, it's a race. Oh, but Half-Breed says I can have 2 races.
Nice.
Elf, Fawn, Warrior, Super Munchkin with a Billy Club. Okay, there we go. So, I gotta trade this class card, guys. I'm gonna die. Come on.
I'll trade a class
I gotta,
card.
No, I gotta trade it for treasure. If I don't get treasure, there's like.
No treasure here.
Oh, I got one treasure.
You got one treasure.
It's better than
But
no treasure.
only if you want it though. I don't want you to feel like you
Nah.
have to trade. Okay, cool. Whoop. So I do not have enough gold to just sell to get into what I want. So I have to draw a door card and in my turn.
Platinum dragon.
Yeah, it's not even a card in the deck, unfortunately.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude.
Dude,
Watch this hit like a dry spell. There's not gonna be any monsters for like.
What?
Go. Go.
You're not gonna show us what you
Go.
got?
Go. I don't have to for the second one.
And I'm just saying, I mean, you could just out of courtesy, you know?
You'll see. This is what I want. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kevin's at level 1.
No.
When you have someone else at level
Wait, actually, it's my
9,
turn
there's
now,
no
yeah.
worse place you can be
I'm
in.
gonna discard a card and attempt to steal one of your treasure cards.
I had
Wait,
that
you're a
separated.
thief. Why don't you ever steal shit, Kate? Oh, I cursed.
Damn.
Viewer discretion is advised.
And I lose another level, but I'm at level 1 now, so.
Okay.
Because I don't want to lose levels from being caught.
All of this treasure.
Well, at least I have all this treasure.
You're the classic thief over there. You're like, you got all this gold, and I got.
Alright, did you roll?
Yeah, I lost.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, let's see what I got here.
I see you,
Fucking
Jeffrey.
yanking my dick right now. Fucking loser. Look at the
I'm losing my mind, dude. Why are they coming up now? This is horrible luck.
Okay, I'm just gonna fight the witch doctor here. Potions cannot be used about her, but they double for her. So
You got.
honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. If you're gonna try buffing up the monster, you're gonna wait until the next turn because why would you buff this one up and have nothing left to buff?
Because you have like. Oh wait, you can't use it on level 10. Okay, I mean on level 9. So yeah, you're right.
No, I mean you can stop me.
No, I'm saying the gold thing. Like.
Oh, okay.
Because it would be stupid if it's like, oh well, I don't buff
No,
it, and then you go to level 9, and then you like, oh I get double gold sales, and then you just go up.
But if anyone's gonna do this, do it now.
Why didn't you do it in reverse? Go. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buff. But why didn't you do it in reverse?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, yeah, he couldn't have done it in reverse because you have to draw first.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have to draw first, it would be like, buy up to level 9. Now I fight the monster. Now I just hit level 10.
I think if you go up a
I'll
level
play
that way, okay.
Standing stones. It
So-
doesn't bite you. It bites.
Why would you do
That means I
that?
get treasure, yes.
But alright, I probably should sell to go up a level, huh?
Oh
I mean-
wait, no. You. If this was only monster in combat, the combat's over and you may loot the room.
Oh, okay. So
Wait,
does
what
it
happened?
say anything about me going up a level?
Well,
Does move through mean go up a level?
no.
No?
Oh,
Loot the room actually means go up a level.
Oh, you do.
So you went up a level without
And
combat, then got
Still
treasure.
got yeah.
Why did you do that, Cade? He could have whooped
It could've been over.
He could have whooped it easily. You just wasted your own card. I wanted that treasure for so long. And then you,
Wasted it.
Yeah, you wasted it on nothing.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, what does that do for you?
Just +2.
+2?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's Cade's turn. He got rid of his only treasure from what I can tell.
Yeah.
A thief with no treasure. But and a dwarf that can hold everything, but holds nothing.
A magic bassoon.
Oh, level 7. That's.
A +4, I mean.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody needs some help.
And I'm level.
I'll help you,
I
Cade.
can't believe I actually.
Yeah, he'll help you because he
Yeah.
can go up a level. When
What
he
level
helps
is he?
you.
I help you, Cade.
It's +10 against epic munchkins though.
It's supposed to. I'm not an epic munchkin.
Oh, that's
He'll
good.
probably
Yeah.
stay up for another hour. It's already almost midnight. So.
Yeah, I normally go to sleep at midnight. But screw it,
Okay.
munchkin! I'm gonna read some psychology in the morning anyways.
Okay.
So any rest I don't get, I'll get it from that.
Help me.
Yeah, there you go. Help you. Bam! Bye, J.R.R. Trollkin.
What you got?
You take a treasure and I'll get one.
You go first, please, since you were the one who had to fight the monster.
You guys have pre-cal like 9-10, right? Tomorrow?
This
Prob-
will
that's
be
what
my
mine
only
is.
game for
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Because I have homework to do still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a slacker.
Hey, I just had nothing else to
Literally.
do earlier, so I was like, fuck it, why not? I
Wait,
think
what
that's
homework?
why
Well, I have to write down notes for Arabic.
Oh.
And some other stuff.
That's gonna be a hell of a college course, man.
But Arabic? That's gonna be fun.
Ooh, I'm excited.
It's like 10 of us in this, so it's like gonna be more collaborative and
Oh,
everything.
nice.
Ooh, isn't it impossible for me to win?
Well,
Isn't
okay.
there literally no way
Yeah,
for me to
check
win
that
right
shit
now?
out tomorrow.
Maybe. I draw a door
Wait,
card.
The payday rule.
Yeah.
I get
I'm gonna do
Demigod
2 days
plus 10
because
a monster.
1 day is obviously too quick.
Oh.
3 days, she might have already forgotten
Oh.
about me by then.
It's
So
2
2
swaggin'.
Perfect. No,
Oh.
I'll see her. I'll see her in physics.
Yo,
So you're gonna
I
take it before
have
then? Or
Yeah.
okay.
500 plus 200, which is 700, plus 200, which is 900, plus
Wait,
100, exactly 1,000 treasure. Bump that up to level 9, right up there with Jeffrey. I'm willing to trade this wizard for some gold. Seriously, man.
But the thing is, you
For
can
some
only do that
treasure.
once per turn. The
Oh.
whole selling gold and they go up a level.
Yeah, I know. And plus, I can't do that for level 10. I don't
Yeah.
even know why I'm trying
Yeah,
to
why-
trade.
why does it even matter?
I guess now
You're
I just want
addicted to the
bonuses
gold.
because I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna have to fight really big stuff now. So, for weapons, I'll trade it for weapons, but not
I'm not giving up
headgear.
my weapon.
Headgear actually like hurts my character. So, stuff that's.
Unless it's something stronger than what you're wearing.
Kevin, you don't need it. You don't need
Like,
you're level 1, Kevin.
You definitely
I'll
need-
get there eventually.
I'll get there. Like,
Okay.
watch. You guys, if I lose, I'm just gonna leave again. I'm not gonna sit around.
It's a tie game right now.
Listen, the only way you could lose is if you
Wait,
go up
is
against
it my turn?
something and it's already
Yeah.
close,
Okay.
and then he buffs it.
Yeah, that is
Monster?
true.
Woo, okay. Me and Jeffrey are at level 9. Kevin is behind at level 1, what's in his mind. Then you got Cade. He is at level 4, sipping on a Gatorade, and you know he wants some more. We're playing Munchkin. What? Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
We kicking butt. What?
Next person's turn. I lost my race, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, Kevin. I have never played.
Oh, this is fucking crazy, level 2.
He's level 2. How much do you have, man?
Okay, right, let me see. 6, 12. That would be 17. I am at level 9, so that's 26 without my buffs, and I haven't buffed myself up
Okay.
yet. So you guys, I'm gonna buff myself up before we start.
Okay, I might be able to.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
plus 2 to me.
Maybe I should just like make the monster vanish for him, you know? It's a legend.
Wait, if it vanishes, he doesn't get it, right? Because that's using like a special bonus card.
True, he gets the treasure though.
What? Like, he can't use it? Dude,
I know.
save the
I
trick.
know. I'm not gonna use it, don't worry.
What? No, use it.
I mean, I think he still levels up though. Since it doesn't say he doesn't.
I thought you don't if it's level 10, because it's like a special one.
If you use that, I will fucking kill
Oh, so
You-
half.
Yeet!
No, I'm gonna save it.
Save it for
kidding.
what?
That's good. Good thing I only use that thing, so whatever.
Ooh, this game is
I was
close.
about to say, if I have to use this to buff up that creature.
Have you ever, like, almost pooped?
Oh, what was the treasure again?
Maybe a couple of
One.
times.
One. Hey, that's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like your pet peeve. Like when the cards, like, aren't all fit.
Oh, look at this. I got a gift from the gods. If you drew this, you get to draw 3 more treasure cards.
Dude, bank.
If only there's one treasure card, move up to level 10.
That would literally be a game
There
that
probably
a card
is.
that made you win the game.
Hey, what little buff thing do you have?
None.
No, in your hand. That you're gonna use against me.
Dragon Steed.
Okay, I'll trade you for go up a level.
No.
Why would
What
I
a
need to go up a
horrible
level?
motivation.
Listen, think about this. I could use this to make myself go up a level, or I could use that, go up a level, and I'm gonna lose regardless. I want to hold on to a chance I can screw somebody over.
Okay, I mean, so okay.
It's probably gonna be Nick.
Oh my gosh. Because I
Courtesy level. because-
Thank you.
I'm on everybody's crap list right now.
Yes. Oops. Boom.
He just plays it ahead of time. He's like, I don't care, it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do
got
the
it
level
taken
too.
time.
So
It's Kay's turn. Ooh.
ooh. Curse. Ah, lose the item that gives you biggest bonus.
Oh, you mean like that bias card that you have? Does the boost thing? The thing that would hurt me?
But it's technically not giving any bonuses to my character.
Okay, yeah. Its biggest bonus is in strength. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
So what does this do
Eat.
exactly?
Oh, can
Whatever
you eat?
card gives you like.
Can you eat? I
Okay,
forgot
lost
to do it.
that.
It's been so long.
So I guess draw another card now that my turn's gonna be over.
Yeah, you gotta draw another door card.
Oh, another curse! You have no race now.
Oh.
Oh wait. Wait, otherwise you go back through the pile.
Dude, level 1 monsters exist, right?
I got
Oh,
my
wait.
Oh. Okay, so explain this.
Woo. Ah.
I don't have a
It's
race.
such a far walk,
Yes,
I'm just-
I get rid of this race.
Yeah.
Up there, and then
Yeah.
work out.
That's the thing.
Familiar tree. If you have no race now, this curse has no effect.
Okay.
But you had dwarf, didn't you?
Yeah, I had dwarf.
Yeah, but he just lost it. How'd you lose it?
That's the curse, yeah.
That's the curse?
You lose your...
Reveal your true nature. It gets rid of the race.
No, but you had a race.
Yes, I had a
He
race.
discarded.
Okay, here's how it starts. If you have no race, now, this curse has no effect.
Oh,
Otherwise, go
now.
back through the discard pile, starting with the top discard. The first race card that you find replaces your current race.
But you had that down before.
Yeah.
So you discard that. You lose your race card. And if you didn't have one when you drew the curse, you would go through and
Oh,
draw
did the
one.
previous curse get rid of his race?
No.
No, that one gets rid of it, doesn't it?
No. It says if you have
Oh,
no
God,
race
that
card
means-
now. Yeah, you're just gonna
Oh,
change race
okay,
from
it's
dwarf to
changed.
something else.
I thought
Whatever's in the discard.
That's a
pile.
weird curse.
Yeah, it's not really a curse, but...
I don't know, it's kind of good. If you were like an elf, you'd be like, no! Oh!
Okay, that means
But
you
you,
can
like
find
you.
a-
you still discard your race card, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
But do
let's
that.
just be the only race card.
Yeah, it's probably not. Oh, but it might be.
You start from the top.
Oh God.
Yeah,
But
and you go
just,
down.
just ignore yours, because that would be the first one.
No.
I'll just put this at the bottom of the discards.
I mean, while you're doing that, you can probably go ahead and take
Just
it.
start my turn. Oh my gosh.
Alright, moment of truth.
Another dwarf.
There
Have you ever
go.
like wanted to
Woo!
be level 16?
I'll help you.
It won't even matter. I don't think that you can go up a level if you help on the last one. I think it has to be something you do alone.
What?
Yeah.
You got a solo level 10?
Yeah.
Well, accept my help or die and go over back.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can. I don't think.
Let me watch what I'm doing with this one. Levels. How much do I have right now? I have
9 plus
6. 9 plus 6 will give me 15, which is not enough to whoop him on my own. So I will accept your help, Kevin, and I will split the treasure with you.
Okay, you're not gonna go.
Yeah, I can't go up a level. It's just so that
Stuck.
I don't die.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
-3 against elves. This is like the biggest like FU I could have drawn. Period. So thank you, Kevin. And
But wait, you're an elf.
It's obliterated.
But yeah, I mean, with
but
Kevin-
with Kevin, blow it out because Kevin's just been storing
Right.
armor
Yeah,
and stuff
pretty
like
much,
the whole
pretty
game.
Hashtag armory.
Yeah, right.
So take your treasure first, Kevin.
How many one?
You get 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's a 4 treasure monster. I guess we're going one at a time
Mm-hmm.
then? Okay.
Got a hireling.
Oh my god.
That's actually good.
I've never gotten something with that much gold
Like
before.
if you have a two-handed weapon,
Dude, I
you
feel
can
so
actually
big.
use it.
Ooh, interesting.
Do you have a helmet yet?
Nope.
I'll trade you a helmet for that hireling. I gave you a go up a level card. Don't even.
Well, how much does the helmet give?
+3.
Okay, that's way better. You may just Okay, yep. Thank you.
Oh,
And I
Kevin.
got a helmet.
I would like to trade some cards. Yo, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
I got these crazy, like, really high level bonus cards. Like, you won't even believe. Like, 600 gold pieces with like +4 bonus, 100 gold pieces with like 1 bonus. If you have any bias cards, like cards that will like make a monster stronger against me, I will trade you for like these really heavy-handed weapons.
Nope. Once I have this treasure.
That one treasure.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
King.
This is boots, so you probably don't want that.
If you have any cards that can like hurt me in the future, I will trade you for this giant axe that adds 4 strength to you.
I don't need that. I don't need equipment. Screw that. Nah.
Okay, so
Jeffrey.
I don't need it either.
Wait, it's still my turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure, Jeffrey? That you don't need it?
Quite.
What if someone boosts your monster?
Did I kill a monster?
Oh, I mean, I already have a weapon that gives +4. I have 2 weapons that give +4, so I'm okay.
What class are you?
I actually don't have a class.
Race?
I don't have a race either.
What? How do you equip so much stuff?
I have shoes, shorts, a shield, one-hand weapon, a cape,
That is like the
helmet.
most convenient set.
Yeah.
Like
And
nothing
then
interferes with something else.
Hireling also lets me have another weapon, so.
Nice.
Never mind.
Wait, do you have
Okay,
space for another weapon?
No.
Oh, you're maxed. Okay.
Yep. Okay, let's see what I
Gosh.
get here. Alright, so I have this curse, lose a small item, so I'm gonna lose Orpheus's lyre. I'm going to scour my wonderful hand here to see if I have a monster I can play. I do have one monster. Slenderman.
Ooh,
You
level
can't
10
quite
weapon?
see him.
Oh, that's the one you lost to last time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, I don't have a race or a class, so it doesn't really affect me in any negative way. So he's at 12, let's see what I'm at. I added 4 to my overall,
You
or
seem
5
pretty
actually.
overpowered.
So I'm at 31. I'm gonna buff myself up though.
Like we got something to
Okay.
compete with that. You're just like, steroids.
41.
Well, actually, go ahead.
Now I'm gonna
No, go ahead, go ahead.
swear if he's another fucking banishment.
Could you imagine you like bust
Just
himself
go,
all
no,
out?
go ahead and
Buff
kill
your cards,
me.
no, buff your cards out first.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
totally like unleash that hand, bro. I don't even know if Kevin has anything.
No,
Kevin
I'm-
may not even
buff
have
your
anything.
I'm done.
Watch
You're
him
done?
like stall. He lifts it up as like it wasn't
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's boots, right? Because you showed it.
Well, no, they hit the monster card.
Oh, but you have to have
You have to have
wandering
wandering
monster.
monster, yeah.
So I mean, if that's the case, I'm just gonna finish doing what I'm doing. Jumping Gemini doubles everything. So I was at 41, so now I'm at 82.
Completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So
Ah.
anything?
What do we have that can bring it up like that?
I mean, I can't amp it up to 82, but if you're gonna win the game regardless if I don't do anything, then I'm gonna play Demigod and with 100 eyes, which boosted up 20 points, like 20 strength.
Do you have wandering
something-
monsters?
Actually,
You can't even play monsters if you don't have
Those aren't
wandering
monsters.
No, they're not monsters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they play during combat.
So he's at 32 now.
Yeah, he's at 32.
I'm at 82.
So, I'll just...
I mean, there's only a 50 points.
You have to go up 50 points. Yeah.
So if you guys don't have anything,
Yeah,
I think,
actually, I discard 3 cards and I charm your monster to make it go away.
you can only do that in your
Dang,
combat.
okay.
You can't do it during other people's
No,
combat.
that's only during.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, I'll just backstab you if you lose 2 attack.
Okay, so I'm at 80. Okay, like it really matters. Then.
How many backstabs do you need?
I can only use 1.
You can only use one.
It's only one
Yeah.
per turn, and then you have to discard stuff to do so. Anyways.
Ah.
Yeah, I know.
I can backstab, it's only going
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys.
There's no saving.
That I won.
Can I see your cards?
Dude, I got nothing.
Okay, so we got cleric. What do clerics do?
Yeah, I mean, you can't even change it while I'm in combat. Like, I mean.
Oh, true. He couldn't just like pull
Yeah.
another class.
Right. You won't see.
Ooh, wow, great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I finally achieved my first victory. of
Wow.
my-
I swear, this would suck. Could you imagine if you got this early and somebody put another goose in there?
Ooh, Goose gets +10 if she's in combat with another goose. Wow.
Like, what do you put 2 mother gooses in there at once?
So it would be 18. 18's not
No.
too bad.
Alright,
Plus 10
losers
free.
get to clean it up because I won.
Oh,
for
so
once,
is it like a loop?
Yeah, it'd be 28.
It'd be 28. Ooh.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we're about to
losers
clean
get
up.
to clean up.
Yep. Actually, I'm kind of filming anyways, so.
Oh, this deck's messed up. It's all this way and this way.
It's okay, it's whatever. I mean.
Dude, it'd be messed up if we played Munchkin like with stakes. So it was like, whoever wins,
The stakes
everybody
for
else
food.
has to buy them like lunch, at least once.
Oh my god, I bought an entire pizza today.
God.
Speaking of food.
So, you guys didn't tell me about the stakes. What do I get for winning?
There wasn't
Well,
steak.
No, we're saying if that
You forgot
was
the
a
shake on it.
Yeah, right? Now watch, every time I play, I'm gonna lose from henceforth. And we're gonna have stakes. I'm gonna fucking lose every single time.
So, I bet my pride on this.
I think you lost that. I think that's it.
It automatically resets every day.
Kevin was at level 2, I ended at level 9, Jeffrey's a big dog at level 10, and where were you at, Kate?
4.
Level 4. That was a great game of Munchkin. That was almost 2 hours.
Now, please get out of the room.
Actually, it's only like over 1 hour. We gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for watching. You may see more content from me, so stay tuned for more content. I know this episode's really jambled because there's a lot of like weird jump cuts and missing segments. Peace. Oh, stay tuned.
Jump cuts.